First, we must thank His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya for allowing us to only be here for only 10 minutes, for only 1 hour. And that's why probably the number of speakers is going to be few. Because we live in very uncertain times. Because it was yesterday, all the arrangements had been made, and therefore it would have been very difficult to postpone this meeting. As a people from Nyanza region, we have ourselves as Kisses. And let me talk about the Kisses here, because I'm probably the only one who's going to talk about them. We have a population from Kisii and Nyamira, voting population of over 1 million for those who are there in Kisii and Nyamira and those who are in the local diaspora in this country. We are a people that have grown in numbers, but the Kisses and the Luos have lived together. And I will tell you, Your Excellency, that the headquarters for the South Nyanza region during the colonial administration was in Kisii, and at one time was headed by one Paul Mboya. Paul Mboya was not a Kisii, he was a Luo. I want to say that we have lived together peacefully as a region, even if we are creating ethnic communities, and that indeed, when your own father formed his own party, the Kenya People's Union, the first representation that he had, we had our brothers Anyeni Mugunde and others that joined him at that time. And you remember during the multi-party democracy, you remember we had George Anyona, we had Abuya, we had Henry Obocha that were fighting along you, and even with your own dad. And I want to remind you that during the 1992 elections, your own dad led in Kisii in the elections, and during the elections of 2007, 2013, 2017, you actually led in Kisii. In this room, we have elected MCAs from Kisii County. They are almost close to 60. The same from Nyamira. The leadership is basically, we are now working together under the handshake, but the leadership at the moment in those assemblies comes from a party that you had. But we are all working together very peacefully. You do recall that in Kisii County, we have won all the by-elections that have taken place. We started with Nyacheki, then we came to Baschache, we went to Kiamukama, and then we went to Bonchari. And indeed, in the National Assembly in Parliament, the National Assembly part of Parliament, we have the youngest MP there in Pavel Oimeke. Your Excellency, your handshake with the President is a great deal for this country, especially in the broader context of fostering the unity of this country. We want to ask that as we go forward, and as we are brought here as a people from the region, we want, as you go around the entire country, we want you to tell them that where you come from, there is complete peaceful coexistence of all the parties. In Kisii, those who control the economy of Kisii, first the Kisis. We have the people from the mountain, the Kikuyu community. We have the Luos. We have Somalis. We have all manner of people in our two counties. And we have welcomed them with open arms. That's the Kenya that we want, and that's the Kenya that you have been fighting for with our brother, the President, Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. It was indicated here by Junet Mohammed about the people who have come here. We did not, in calling the people to come here, we did not look at their station in life. We looked at them as leaders. Whether you are doing border, even in border leadership, they have a leadership. Even in Mamamboga, they have a leadership. And they vote, they have a vote. And their representation is in this room. So we ask that going forward, as we talk with you, and as we engage with all the other Kenyans, that we do know that there is no leader who is bigger than the other one. I would want to tell you that from Kisii County and Nyamira County, from Nyamira, our Deputy Governor, and a doctor who was in charge of Nyanza Provincial General Hospital, Dr. Kenani, is in this room. Dr. Gesami is in this room. And we congratulate you, my brother, for being the Deputy Governor for Nyamira. We have many other professionals here. I wish I had time to mention them. I think we have the Nyamweas here, some Nyamweas here. We have the Asanyos. We have all these people, they are all in this room. They all came here because they are leaders from this region. Your Excellency, the MCAs, especially the ones from Kisii, had a resolution that they are actually going to read in this room. But because there is no talking here, and since I'm now aware that you probably are going to be live in the next few minutes, I ran very quickly. They gave me resolutions here. I am not going to read them, but I think I went to school enough to paraphrase them. So I'll do that very quickly. And they said this: they support the Building Bridges initiative. They are aware that when you were in the Ministry of Roads, you actually determined a number of roads in this region, including the African Development Bank, Kisii-Sebania Road, with all its exits and bypasses, some of them which have helped Homa Bay County and Kisii and Nyamira counties. They are aware about the port and what you are doing. That port is going to support the region. They are also aware about apart from the port, they are also aware about the international airport. They are aware that it was put in place during your period, and we all use that in the international airport. They are also telling you that these two counties control 60% of the money market in the Nyanza region, and those are statistics from the central bank in Kisumu. And therefore, they are therefore saying that they support this initiative, but going forward, they are asking that as a community they have come of age, and that they should be recognized in this country as the 7th largest community in this country. They have said that you are the ultimate guardian angel for devolution and just governance. And these virtues make your candidature stand shoulders and above the rest in this country for the big seat. They have therefore said the following, and please allow me to say this, that when people are sitting on the table looking at the future of this country, do not forget the Kisiis. And they have said they have their own son, the Cabinet Secretary for Interior, Fred Matiang'i. They are saying you work closely with him. And they are saying that side by side, They have a governor from Nyamira, Amos Nyaribo, and they have also another governor from Kisii called James Elvis Omariba Ongwae, that you also work closely with them. Your Excellency, as you move forward, we support you. We ask you to develop progressive alliances, and that you should make sure that you are working closely and side by side with His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya. But develop very progressive alliances with the other leaders in this country, because I think time has reached for this particular region to be leaders in this country. Your Excellency, I would want to conclude by saying that we have come here as a region. We have come here out of our own free will. We have people that have traveled and drove from Nairobi last night, and they are here, and they are very many, and they came out of their own free will.